What you focus on grows upon. You have these two choices. You have these two scenarios, these two realities you can create. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Words of Wisdom podcast. This is the place to be if you're a soulful entrepreneur who is ready to manifest an expansive business and life that includes that time, space, energetic, and financial freedom. I'm your host, Minerva Maharaj. I'm a certified spiritual coach, manifesting master, and founder of Goddess of Wisdom Spiritual Life Coaching and Starseed Academy Coach Training. I'm so grateful you are here, and I promise I'll be giving you the stories, the strategies, the tips to create that life your soul came here to experience. Thank you so much again for being here. Let's dive into this week's episode. Hi, everyone. Today's live is perfect for you if you've noticed that you are experiencing more of what you don't want in your business and money versus of what you do want. So I'm going to share with you 3 steps that you can start tweaking right now in this moment to redirect your energy and start creating more of what it is that you do want. More money, more clients, more business, more spaciousness, more of what you want in your business and life. Okay, so if you are joining live, say hello, drop the hearts, and you can drop some questions as well. And if you're listening later, I would love to hear, just leave a comment below and I will come back and I'll read it and I answer it for you as well. So why are you experiencing more of what it is that you don't want in your business and in money versus what you do want? The reason being is because you are more focused, you drive your attention, your focus, your eyes on what is missing, on lack, on shortage, on shortfall. So for example, just say you generated or received 5K this month, but your goal is ultimately 10K. You're focused on, the 5K you don't have. You're focused on the clients that are not there versus the clients that are there. You have a program, you want to fill it, you only have 2 or 3 people in it or 5 people, and you want 10, you want 12, you want 20, whatever the number is, it doesn't matter. The reason being is that you're creating this over and over again where you feel like you're so close yet so far away is because number one, you're really good at manifesting. You're really good at creating what you want. You are the co-creator of your reality. But the way you choose to focus your attention and choose to consciously create versus unconsciously create, you're unconsciously doing this. You're choosing to direct your focus and your energy on the area you don't want, the outcomes that you don't want. You don't want the shortage. You don't want less clients in your program than you desire. You don't want to struggle in your business, in your life, in your relationship. You're focused on what's wrong. You're focused on the lack. You're focused on the shortage versus looking at the money you do have, the clients you do have, the relationship that you're in, the good that your partner has done already. And instead of looking at what you do have and what you've created, what you have at whole, what's here in the present now, you're looking outside of that and looking at, as I mentioned, the shortage, the lack. Where's the money? Where's the clients? Why am I so far away? And when you do that and you're focused at that pocket and focus on what's missing, you're focused on the absence of it, you're drawing all of your energy and your focus to what's missing, and guess what you're creating? More of what's missing. So where your focus goes, energy flows. We've heard that a lot, but you're going to hear it again. What you focus on grows upon. Okay, so you have these 2 choices. You have these 2 scenarios, these 2 realities you can create. You've created good. You have in your life, but you're not focusing on that because you're telling yourself it's not enough. It's not there yet. It's not everything you want it to be. And guess what? It's never going to be if you continue this habit of not looking at what you have, not appreciating and not giving energy to what you have. And if you continue focusing on what you don't have, right? The idea comes as like if you have a partner, and I think most of us here you've been in a relationship or are in a relationship or married or of some sort. And what happens when or just think about it for yourself, right? If you're in a relationship and your partner is always focusing on what you're doing wrong and what you're not doing right and what's missing, and if they're bringing attention that you're not doing this right, you're not doing enough, and they negate everything that you have done, right? How does that make you feel? What does that make you want to do? Chances are it's going to constrict you. It's not going to make you want to do more. So what you appreciate and what you focus on is what will grow. What you give your attention to, what you nurture, is what's going to grow. So what are you nurturing? Are you nurturing shortage, or are you nurturing the abundance and the having and the power and the manifesting that you have in your life? You're more focused on the undesirable outcomes versus the desirable outcomes, right? So how do we create more desirable outcomes? This is what you could do. So number one, I want you to identify your focus. Are you more focused on the lack, the shortage of how much more money you quote unquote need, how many more clients you want, what you wish your client, your partner would do more of, what you wish you had in your life, in your business? Where's the majority of your focus going to? On the lack, on the shortage? Or are you looking at the house you have, the partner you do have, the kids you have, the life that you have, the job you have, the money you do have in your bank account? Or do you go back to, yeah, but I don't have enough to pay the bills. Yeah, but my partner is not doing X, Y, and Z. So what you focus on will grow. Okay, so number one is just identify your focus. Identify where the majority of your focus is going to. Is it going on lack and shortage, or is it going on the having and the abundance of what is already present? Okay, you just have to identify it, because when you can identify where the majority of your energy is going, in my Boss Bay Brunch, we're going through a deeper exercise to really clarify, where is your energy going? Where is your focus? What are you manifesting? And why, and how do we clean up, and how do we create more of what it is that you want? So the number one step is to identify and be aware of where the majority of your focus is going, okay? And it's not about judging or blaming or trying to get it perfect. It's just about choosing again. It's about awareness and being like, oh, I do put a lot of my energy towards what I don't want. And then step two is, once you have that awareness, then you can choose to shift focus. The next step is just to choose. Do you want to continue nurturing and watering the seed of lack and shortage? Or do you want to continue watering and put more energy and attention and focus on the having of the abundance of what's already present in there? Okay, you just get to choose. And if you want to continue nurturing the undesirable aspects of your life, then continue focusing on that. You're going to see why, and you're going to experience more of that, more shortage, more lack, more frustration in your business, feeling so close but yet so far away, where you're not hitting your numbers, whatever your goal is. So you get to choose at any point, and then you get to choose again. And with practice, you be a faster decision maker. You can catch yourself in the moment and be like, oh, okay. And you will notice your focus based on how you feel. When you're feeling heavy, contracted, when you're feeling worried and in fear and you're spiraling, your focus is not where it's intended to be, is not where you truly desire it to be, and it's not serving you to create the bigger vision that you have for your business and your life. Number three is, then once you've identified your focus, you have that awareness, and you're choosing, okay, I want to nurture more of what I desire. You're going to build momentum to that evidence. So yes, you look that way, and you want to you build momentum and strengthen that thought, because I know the first thing is like, okay, yeah, but, and your mind goes back to the old way of being, because it's just a habit, but you can break a habit and you can create a new habit at any time. Okay, so it just takes a little practice, and just keep going through these steps over and over again. 1, 2, 3. Identify, choose, create momentum. Identify, choose, create momentum. How do you create momentum? Is start listing and finding evidence of the things you do have. How much money you have, every dollar. Let's talk about money. How much money did you bring in this month? How much money is in your bank account? How much money is in your wallet? How much money is around you? how much money, and money is just energy in my eyes, but how much energy and resources do you have available to you? Even if you want to count credit cards, if you want to count investments or stocks or something else you bought, or gold bars that you bought and you have away in the safe, whatever. How much do you already have in your life? And start listing that out. I create a receiving list that every day, mostly every day to be honest, but yeah, I've become better at this, but it will start. It doesn't have to be every day, but I would say start listing everything that you have received, everything from a smile to $1 to 10 cents that you found on the ground, to, insurance paying for something, to being gifted a dinner, to a client paying in full, to a new client paying in payment plans. List every single thing, because what we tend to do, and we just have to retrain our thoughts, our being, our habits of being, are created, and what we have and who we are as well. And so it doesn't have to be just like tangible physical things, but also acknowledge like who you've become as well. Acknowledge your strength, your wisdom, what you know now that you didn't know yesterday. This is what's going to create more for you. You need to start bringing focus and building evidence of what you do have, and what you have not just tangibly outside of you, what you have within you as well. Because that's going to start creating momentum, build frequency, a higher frequency, and the more you do that, the stronger that frequency becomes, and that you emit to the having and holding. Well, it's already there. She already feels like she has 8 grand, 10 grand clients, students, money, a great partner, so much fun in her life. She got to take the day off. She got to go to the spa. I got to do all these things too. Then that's just the frequency that you're on, and there's no having to reach for anything. There's no having to convince yourself of anything, because you already have it. You already feel it. You already are being it. And so you have the power right now to change the trajectory of your life, to change the momentum, to pick up speed, to pick up momentum, and strengthen your frequency and your point of attraction of what you're going to create in your life. If you're going to create more abundance in your life, abundance of clients, of money, of love, of whatever you want in your life, or creating more lack and shortage. So it all depends on your focus. It all depends on what you are going to direct your energy and your focus on, your attention on. Okay? So those are my 3 steps. Number 1, identify, bring awareness to your focus. Where do you spend the majority of your focus? Is it more on what you do want, the outcomes you do want, or that you don't want? Okay? And you'll be able to tell based on your satisfaction of your life right now. Okay? And based on what you have manifested, where your attention is going is what's going to be flowing. That's what you're going to be creating in your life. And yes, there's a delay, so you have time, right? If you want to create something new in your life, or just say if you thought of a negative thought, it's not just going to happen like that all the time. You have time to create a new momentum. And if it feels hard, it's just because the old momentum is just stronger and faster. And I just look at it as a car on just driving really fast. That's your thoughts. So if you were thinking a negative thought, a limiting belief, that's just that car just going really fast, like 100 miles per hour. And if you just stop it right now and be like, okay, no, think a new thought. I am abundant. I am worthy. I am wealthy. It's going to feel a little wobbly. You're going to make skid. It's not going to pick up momentum. So we have to slow that one down by creating a new momentum and creating a new car going at a high speed. Obviously, why do I feel like I have to say this? Don't speed and drive. Don't drive and speed. But you just create a new momentum with a new thought. Think that new thought, think how it would feel, think about what you already do have in your life, show gratitude, show appreciation, get in touch with all those moments that brought joy in your life, in your business, where you were living your fullest, when you were serving at your highest, when you were receiving abundantly. Acknowledge those times and acknowledge what you have now. Bring focus to your now. Bring focus to having. Bring focus to the abundance that you do have, and create new momentum there. Create a new frequency there. So amplify what it is, your signals that you are putting out, and because everything is energy, and you will amplify what comes back into your world. So I hope that helps you. Let me know below how this serves you. Thank you so much for listening. And there's still time to join the Boss Bay Brunch. That's happening Friday, June 28th at Port in Pickering, Ontario. It's a business mastermind where we're masterminding, we're brunching, we're manifesting. There's going to be hot seat coaching. There's going to be a exercise that I'm going to share to this week. We're going to focus on desires and clearing up the frequencies, the images, everything around what's manifesting and what we're bringing in, and clear up all the gunk and what's not serving you. And then we go deeper into that. We do an exercise, we do group clearing, there's food, there's time to network, and it's by the lake and it's so beautiful. So I'll leave the details below, and we're going to do that monthly as well. And if you haven't heard already, the Manifest group is out. The information I'll leave below as well if you want to learn more, if you're ready to tweak your being and just amplify and create that life and business and money that you want, and live your life to the fullest, and live your God-given expression, your expression of God here on earth. And that's what's going to serve other people. It's by you living fully and truly. And so let's tweak, let's manifest together, and do that to amplify and raise the vibration all around us. So I hope you enjoyed that. See you all later.